So it's what's Tiffany doing today? Anyway, I had a whole lot of cucumbers left from my Misfits box. If you haven't seen my video already on Misfits box, you should go and check it out because it's a good way to get some fresh produce in your house. I also share a code in that video, which I'll put at the end to get 25% off your first box. But this is not a Misfits box thing. They sent so many cucumbers over the last couple of weeks, the last two boxes, that I couldn't eat that much cucumbers. Like, I guess if I juiced it, but I decided that I'm going to try this refrigerator pickle recipe. And I know a lot of times people usually use like pickling cucumbers or Kirby cucumbers, I think, or just fatter cucumbers, but I'm not using those. I'm gonna use regular ass cucumbers because why waste what I have, right? So I took a regular cucumber, I've cut them into circles, discs, and then halved them so they're like half, my hands are clean, okay? Half, what's those called? Half moons, there we go. Just because I wanted to get the most that I could in the jars that I had. And I do need to get more jars, but that's a whole other conversation. So I'm not an expert on this at all. I just realized that I had that and I was like, I don't want to waste it. And I'm on this low-key homesteader, not really urban homesteading, but all the preservation methods that they have, really cool. So I decided that I was gonna do this, and I'm using some garlic in there, some kosher salt, and pepper. So I'll keep you posted on how it's gonna go. So far I have these in here, and my daughter just took one, and I tasted one too, and it tastes like it would be good in another day or two. I don't have any measurements, but I must say that I'm using the regular cucumbers. I'm using a couple of cloves of garlic, making a brine with the salt and the water, just making it as salty as I want. I have this kosher salt, like I mentioned, but kosher salt is kind of salty, and I'm notorious in my house for under-salting things, because then I can say they can go and salt what they want at the end when they're eating it to each taste. But when I used it for a couple of recipes, kosher salt, they were like, damn, huh? So now I'm using it for this. So it's easy-ish, and so far it looks like I'm on the right path, but I will keep you posted, okay? Do you like this stuff? This like journey food discovery stuff? I kind of like it because, like I mentioned before, I overthink content sometimes. That's it for today.